Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to another vlog. I felt like vlogging today. I'm so washed out. Every time I wear black, I look so pale. So, first things first, my hair is unbelievably frizzy. I don't know if it's because the heating season is on, but it's just, or the fact that I'm not using any conditioner or mask at the moment, but it's just so staticky. Every time I brush it, it goes like poof. So I just added a little bit of Kevin Murphy hair oil to calm it down, but I mean, it's just, it sticks to my face. It's like electrified. I'm gonna make my breakfast now. I actually already cooked some oatmeal. First, I want to show you my new coffee dripper that I recently got. I'm so happy with it. I love the color. This is the box. It's Japanese. It's called Origami. I bought it at Taste Map, our favorite coffee shop where we go to get our coffee. And I think this is a new color they released. They have really pretty colors, but it came out in brown and I was like, oh my god, I need it. And I got this wooden thingy that goes on top of your mug. So it goes like this. And then you put the dripper, and then you get these origami coffee paper filters. So you take one of these, it's like beautiful paper, and then you pop it in here like this. Then you put your coffee in here and pour the water over. You know, the real coffee enthusiasts will have a special kettle for coffee drippers. It's like, it has a very skinny nozzle, but we have a simple kettle, so I'm just gonna go slowly. And yeah, just let it drip. I love it. Usually we just use French press, but this is such a calming little ritual for the morning. And I always use this Greek oat milk, which is the best oat milk I've ever found. Now I'm gonna make my oatmeal. I bought some apples and a vanilla yogurt. So I'm gonna chop some apples, add a lot of cinnamon and saute them for a couple of minutes. So I've got my apples here. I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of vanilla sugar. Then I'm gonna add a lot of cinnamon. Just love the smell of cinnamon. And I added a bit of water. Now I'm gonna add a bit of nutmeg. My friend Auxa brought some saffron from China. So I think I'm gonna add this to my apples. Let's add a little bit of saffron. Is that enough? I don't even know. Cannot tell you how good our home already smells because of all the cinnamon and nutmeg. So now I'm gonna add extra oat milk. A big tablespoon of vanilla yogurt. Maybe a little more of that. And then I'm gonna add in the apples. It should be illegal for something to smell this good. They smell like, I don't know, like so cozy. Imagine the most cozy scent ever. This is what the apples smell like. I've got some pumpkin seeds and coconut flakes. So I'm gonna add some of those. Some bananas, tiny drizzle of maple syrup. This is gonna be a very sweet breakfast, but just so cozy. It honestly smells like a hug, and I'm sure it will taste like a hug. This was an experiment, guys. I've never done it before, so let's do a taste test. Let's get a bit of everything. Vanilla yogurt, porridge, and the apples. Surprisingly, it's not that sweet because the apples are pretty sour. So the balance is really good. Okay guys, I just put on some makeup and I wanna talk about handbags because I got 3 vintage designer bags over the summer and I love them so much. They are the only 3 bags that I carry at the moment and I don't reach for anything else in my collection anymore. So I wanna talk about Chloe Paddington. It's had a comeback. I remember when I was a teenager, I used to see Sienna Miller carried this bag and lots of other actresses, and I was always in love with this bag. It's from the period where Phoebe Philo was the creative designer of Chloe. So I think the design of the bag is so beautiful. You can hear Dorian drinking his water at the back. And I was reminded of this bag on TikTok because it had a comeback, it exploded. It seems like the it bag at the moment, and I can totally see why, because it's almost a timeless bag. It does have its quirks, but at the same time it's pretty timeless, and I just think it's so beautiful, honestly. I was hunting down this bag and I got it in black, and then I loved it so much I went and got it in this cognac or tan color. Look at this. Aren't these the most beautiful bags? I just love them so much. The third bag that I got is from Mulberry, and it's a design that I've never seen before. It's almost like a bucket bag, and it's the softest leather. And I think out of the 3, this is my most worn, because it's just so easy to carry around. I love this braided detail. It's buttery soft leather, and it's got suede on the inside. It's just like one big hole. So yeah, I just throw everything in here, and it's just very careless. I like the fact that it's very lightweight. It doesn't have a lot of hardware, so it's very, yeah, lightweight. Whereas these bags, they are so heavy. It's like an arm workout. This one has got a lot of my stuff in at the moment, so it is very, very heavy. It's mostly heavy because of the padlock. Like, this weighs a lot. So if you don't want to carry a heavy bag, this is not a bag for you. But let me talk about the design first. So this is what it looks like. You can carry it on your shoulder or in the crook of your arm, and it's got the Chloe padlock, and it opens up like this. So the cool thing about the padlock is that you can actually close it. It's not a fake padlock. So you have these 2 zippers on the sides. Okay, for some reason my camera stopped recording, so I'm gonna show you here how the bag works. Alright, so here is the bag, and as I've mentioned, you have these 2 side zippers and the big heavy padlock. Then here you have the key, and the padlock actually works, which is the most fun part. Okay, you do up the 2 zippers on the side, like this. The zippers on this black bag are a little stiff and hard to zip up. They're slightly better on the tan bag that I got. Maybe this one is slightly older. And then you take the key, you unlock the padlock, and then put these little toggles here. Take the padlock and click it to place. So there's no way anyone can get inside your bag. I mean, there's a tiny bit of a pocket here, but the padlock just hangs like this, and no one would really get inside your bag to steal your stuff, which normally I wouldn't lock it, but I think it's a really cool feature if you live in a big city like London, for example, where pickpocketers are wild. But usually I'll just have it like this, dangling on one side, or like this. Yeah. So when you open up the bag, on the sides it's got these 2 pockets that are very, very deep. Yeah, like on each side. So I tend to keep either my phone, so this is my iPhone. I usually tend to keep receipts and some trash in here. What's this? Oh, this is from Piercing Project because I got my helix repierced recently, and this is like a care, yeah, care sheet. This is the main compartment. You have a zipper pocket and then another smaller pocket on the other side. So first I've got my planner. I like to note things down, what I have to do, my ideas and things. And then another little leather notebook I got pretty recently. I got it for sketching, but it's checkered, so it's not ideal for sketching. However, you can put any notebook in here. I just really like this leather case. Then I've got my sunglasses. Usually I don't have a case, so this is new for me, but I love these. They have that retro feel. Tissues, my card holder. This I've had for like 10 years, I want to say. Super old, but it has held up so well. I've got a little Chanel pocket mirror, which was a gift from my best friend. A hairbrush. The brand is Keller. It's a German brand. And I always like to brush out my bangs. Then I've got some Japanese candy. These are really good actually. They're strawberry gummies. They look like little strawberry cakes. Really nice. And I'm such a sweet tooth. I like to have a lot of candy on me. A little claw clip. These are the best. I get these in Copenhagen. The brand is called ieva. And I have another one, a big one, in my hair. At the moment, yeah, they're like very high quality clips. The battery of my camera is dying, so I just plugged it in. Hopefully it will work. Okay, let's continue with what's in my bag. I've got Silk Scrunchie. This is by Redo hand cream with a L'Occitane key. I love this scent so much. Okay, what's in here? Lots of tiny things. So my AirPods, Chanel blush stick in Rouge Frais. I love it. Such a good color and just a really nice product in general. Another Japanese candy. This is like watermelon. And then I have this little pouch where I keep tiny things or things that can get lost in my bag. So I carry some pens. So I got this one for sketching. It's 003, so it's really skinny Japanese little pen. I love it so much. It says for drawing. And then this is another Japanese one in sort of dark red color. And then this is Muji in also Japanese pen in navy blue. So I love really skinny pens. Then I've got a comb. That's my husband's, but I stole it from him, again, for my bangs. A teeny tiny nail file. A tampon. Then I've got lip liner. This is my favorite lip liner of all time, Kaya in the color Nougat. And a more recent one, this is MAC Eye Kohl, but I use it on my lips, cheeks, eyes. It's in Costa Riche. I've got a hair clip, a cherry lip balm from Clinta, another tampon, a hair clip, Rhode Peptide lip treatment in vanilla cake, I think. Clarins lip gloss in chocolate? Yeah, number 9, chocolate. Perfume sample. I love carrying these around when you don't wanna, chug a big perfume bottle and carry it with you. This is Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. And then 2 more lip products. This is Tom Ford lip balm, lip blush in number 1. I love that it acts as a mirror as well. The packaging is really good. So it's like a clear lip balm that turns bright pink on your lips, sort of like Dior lip glow. it's great on your cheeks as well. So yeah, I use the cap as a mirror. And then a more recent purchase is Isamaya lip balm in Vanity. So it's like this dark color that's got lots of sparkle to it, so it's beautiful on your lips, very shimmery. That's pretty much it. I only have another packet, I think, of the same Orbit gum. This is a receipt for dry cleaning that I'll need to pick up, and another perfume sample. This is Diptyque 34. 34. Oh, and the little pocket in here, I've got some knickknacks. I have a hair tie, a ring, this is natural stone, and then I Love London lighter and a little candle to make a wish. So that's everything that's in my bag. And yeah, as I said, it's not the lightest bag, even when it is empty. But I do carry a lot of unnecessary things. So yeah, this is what it looks like on my shoulder. I don't know, should I do an in-depth review? I feel like this is pretty in-depth. And this is the brown one. The condition is immaculate considering these are vintage bags. Well, this one had a bit of a smell and it's still there, like the sort of dusty smell, whereas this one is actually perfect. Yeah, and this one is a bit softer. I don't know how, maybe the leather is slightly different. This is like Napa leather, really, really soft. So that's everything that was inside my bag. If you want to know where you can get these vintage Chloe Paddington bags, I think the best place to look for them is Vestiaire Collective. They have so many to choose from, various price points and colors. Some other places are Depop, Vinted, eBay, The Real Real if you live in the US. What else? I think those are the main ones, but I would say go for Vestiaire Collective. Some other vintage bags that I'm craving at the moment are from Mulberry. So Mulberry Roxanne and Mulberry Basewater. These are older bags. I hate Mulberry rebranding and the new bags, but the old ones, the classic old bags that I've seen as I was a student. I loved Mulberry back then and I still do, and now these are like vintage bags, Basewater and Roxanne, and I kind of want to get them. I'm really into older bags that have gorgeous designs instead of buying new ones. I feel like they have a bit more charm, but maybe that's just me. Tonight Rockus and I are going to dinner. We were invited by a restaurant and they're doing a collaboration with Sauvage Wines. Sauvage is actually a new brand that's owned by friends of our friends. She's called Monica and she is an ex-sommelier who worked in Paris before, and now she supplies wines to restaurants here in Vilnius, such as Plus One, Jokesmas, lots of really good restaurants, and she's very knowledgeable about wine. We're gonna have a really good evening, I think, and I'll take you guys along, film some of the food and wines we're having. But now we're gonna take Dorian out for a walk in a park, and yeah, then off we go. Off we go. This is my outfit of the night. Lindex knitted skirt and jumper duo. This is COS shirt, vintage leather jacket, vintage boots, and COS little bag. This is a shampoo that I've never tried before from Davines. It's Illuminating Protective Shampoo for Color Treated Hair. Now my favorites are Momo and Replumping shampoo. I don't have any other product, no hair oil, no styling sprays, nothing in my hair. So I'm just gonna use my Dyson to roughly air dry it, and then I'm gonna style my hair. Okay, my hair is like 80–90% dry. Now for styling it, I've been using Kerastase Volumifique. This is volume expansion spray and I'm nearly out of it. And I just take my bangs and spray it in my bangs and then style them. Or I will use Davines primer. This is for natural shine, anti-humidity and bodifying effect. So I really like this one. This is a little stronger, I feel like, than the Kerastase one. And I also have this Gizou texture spray, but this is more of a texturizing spray once you've styled your hair. So I'm gonna take my bangs and then, yeah, this is what I do. I just spray this in and then I put on this brush nozzle, so it's got my hair all over it. And then I do this, I just twist it. Essentially what I do, I just twist it and pull my hair up. So I'm gonna do one side. As I mentioned, they're a little too long at the moment, but yeah, I just sort of brush them out like this and they are nice and fluffy and shiny. And then in the rest of my hair I'm gonna spray the primer because it's hard to add volume here. You need to spray the volumizing product in the roots, so I'm just gonna add a bit of this primer. And then I'm gonna switch the nozzles to these ones. So this is my hair styled with Dyson Airwrap. Usually I have my hair in a butterfly clip, so I just let it be natural. And I only style my bangs with Dyson. This way I apply less heat on my hair, but it obviously looks the best when it's styled with Airwrap. It's a lot more shiny and bouncy and has this beautiful sort of wave to it. Oh guys, I didn't tell you about the dinner last night with Sauvage wine tasting. Oh my god, please, 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 if you're in Vilnius, go to DMV, which stands for Druska Milty Vanduo in Paupys. They're gonna have dinners on Fridays and Saturdays there, so not like the whole week, so you need to plan ahead. And yeah, you'll be able to get food paired with their wines. It was so good. Honestly, I feel like the food was very soulful. That's the best way I can describe it. It's like the most beautiful flavor combinations and textures, very unexpected, but yet so cozy and filling. And it's not just like, you know, a Michelin place where you get a teeny tiny bit of something. This is like a sharing menu where you can properly eat quite a lot of food. So thankful we were invited. I met lots of friends there, and yeah, it was just incredible. So yeah, it's Friday evening. We're gonna take Doran out for a walk, and I don't think we're going anywhere tonight. We'll probably have a takeaway and watch a movie or read a book. We'll see. But tomorrow morning I'm gonna film flower arrangement, But tomorrow morning I'm gonna film myself arranging flowers, so look out for that. And today I'm just gonna sign off. Morning, I'm gonna play with flowers today. I have an arrangement of different blooms. Chrysanthemums are very fragile. I remove all of the foliage when I get them, and then they come in this little net, so you want to be super gentle and remove this net. Their heads can snap very easily, so be super gentle and careful, and just let them sit for a while. These have been out for like 24 hours, so they have fully opened, and look how incredible they look. So these are Vienna copper, this color, which I think is so beautiful. It's got a bit of brown to it, so I'm just gonna arrange as I go. And then I've got these pale yellow tulips. They were completely closed when I got them, but again, they were sitting here for a little while and they have opened up and they're so pretty. I know it's not tulip season at the moment, but I couldn't resist them. I've got some snowball dahlias, and then some white, sort of creamy, not really white, calla lilies. I tend to remove most of the leaf from my tulips, but this time I wanted to leave a few leaves. I think that chrysanthemum is a little too high. I add a bunch of tulips in here, and I love how they droop out of the vase like this. Then I've got some Alstroemeria. This is sort of a blush pink color with green, obviously. So it's very sweet. Just gonna add it pretty low in there. Some more callas. The heads of these dahlias are pretty heavy and the stem is pretty skinny, so they are looking down like this, but for some reason I really like that. They're, I don't know, they just add this more romantic feel to the bouquet, and they're not wilting, but they just sit like this. Not all of them, but some. Add some more pink. I need to shorten this strand here because I feel like it's just a little too tall. And I'm gonna add another one. Somewhere here in the front. I just delivered flowers at Deserto Clubas and got some pastries, and Asta, the owner, actually surprised me with a gift. This is vegan plum sorbet, baked plum sorbet. I'm gonna make myself some coffee now. I'm gonna try the baked plum sorbet, which looks incredible. I don't wanna try it on camera. Wait, before I sign off, let's try it on cam. Oh, I've got pelargonium in my face. Oh, it's pretty soft actually. It's not too frozen. Really good. Such a good dessert. We're gonna have it now. And I'm gonna sign off. See you guys in my next vlog.